life is shitty. Life is not rainbows. But it's not shitty because of your circumstances. Your life is shit because of you. And until you accept that, you are an arrogant, lazy loser. Yo, yo, yo. It's your boy, D. And welcome back to another video. This one is going to be about arrogance. More specifically, I'm here to call you out. Get over yourself. You're arrogant. You think you're special. I don't care you having any insecurities. At the end of the day, if you have no results, you're lazy, you're arrogant, you don't deserve what you think you deserve, and you're waltzing around life as if you do, as if you're a somebody, but you are a nobody. Get over yourself. How can I even say that? I don't even know you. But let's talk. Why am I being like this? Why am I calling you out on your arrogance? It's because if you have no results, if you're not bettering your life in any way, you might have goals, but if you're not following your goals, then you're a loser. Plain and simple. I don't know how else to explain this to you, but you're not the person that you think you are. I have no idea where your confidence comes from. And I say that in quotes because I know for a fact you might be confident in some aspects of your life, but you're insecure about a majority of parts. You have insecurities. And that alone tells me that your confidence is not foundational. It's not from within. It's some form of delusion. Some form of arrogance. You don't want to see yourself as you truly are. You're still looking at life like it's roses and rainbows. You might be saying, I don't think that way. Life is shitty. Life is not rainbows. But it's not shitty because of your circumstances. Your life is shit because of you. And until you accept that, you are an arrogant, lazy loser. Let me give you an example of exactly what I'm talking about. Me, myself, I'm not where I want to be yet, but it's because of the time frame. I'm doing everything in my power. I wake up, I work. I fall asleep because I work so hard, and I wake up and I do it again. So I know as long as I keep doing the doing, I am already there. Quotes. I will be there, but I already am. So what about you? What are you doing with your days? Are you utilizing every hour, every minute, every second? Every point of your being should be working towards what you want to achieve. And if you aren't doing that, that tells you that you are not committed. You don't want it as bad as you think you want it. But somehow you think you still deserve it. Some reason you still think you want it. I'm telling you, it's arrogance. You are arrogant. And let me give you a perfect example in my personal life where I got to see this firsthand. And when I swear to God, when I saw this, or rather, when I heard the person say this to me, I was baffled. I have people in my life thinking like this. I'm letting people with this type of mindset exist around me. They themselves are low and they're grabbing you down with them. And without further ado, let me get into exactly what happened. So this specific gentleman talks to me often about trying to be committed to action, trying to do the doing, because he sees in my life that I am a man of my word, I am a man of action. I am a man of commitment, and I get shit done. So as a person who isn't like that, he was trying to see where my brain was at. And as someone who cares about him, I was offering what I had. And I wanted to see where he was going to take it. I wanted to see how he was going to react. I wanted to understand his perspective. And you know what he told me? He told me that I don't understand why the people I talk to, they always get shit done. There's this one other guy I had a conversation about actions and goals, and he does his thing. And now I'm talking to you, Dennis, and I understand that you're also working towards your goals, and you're working super hard, and you're committed, and you're disciplined without the motivation needed. But why me? He says, in quotes, why me? I don't understand why it's so difficult for me. And then he started blaming his circumstances. He blamed the way he was raised. He said that he blamed it on his parents, saying they raised him too well. His life was too good, and that he's a lazy sack of shit because of them. Oh my God. I wish you could have seen my face. I wish you could have seen how... Oh, just imagining that, even now, it infuriates me. It gets me so angry, because how could someone be so arrogant, so selfish, and so condescending? Do you think if he had a rougher life, he would be the man that he wants to be with this mindset? Absolutely the fuck not. If he had a rougher life, he might have even went... Side note, editor's note, I make jokes like that, not out of not caring about people. A close friend of mine in high school, he offed himself. Suicide is not a joke. But you can joke along the lines of suicide, but don't laugh about someone killing themselves. That being said, I do make jokes like that. So anyways, back to the main point. How I couldn't even fathom how arrogant this man was. Why me? Why is it so easy for you guys, but why can't I do it? I. Me. You must think you're so special. You think you're really all that. I'm gonna tell you right now, each individual human has their own uniqueness that makes them unique, that makes them truly special in their own way. But in terms of genetics, in terms of the population as a whole, we are not any different than one another. We might look different. We might be taller or shorter than one another. One might be lanky, one might be muscular. But we're human beings. We're of the same species. Elon Musk is no different than me. Miyamoto Musashi is no different than me. Napoleon is no different than me. No different than us. So look at all these greats and understand that you can be great yourself. But that only can happen through the willpower to believe in your mind and the ability to act upon it. Believing you could be great is not arrogance, if you could back it up with the proper mindset, with the actions to take. Anything less than that is arrogance. How can you possibly be great if you're playing video games after your bum-ass 9 to 5 that's a dead-end job? Because you need to unwind. How can you be great if you can't even take care of yourself? Let alone a woman, or a man if you're a woman watching this, or whatever your preference is. How can you be great if you're not trying to be great every single day? Every single second of your existence is you working towards what you want to work towards. That is not arrogance. That is understanding that you're the type of person that gets shit done. If you're not going out there and doing it, if you're struggling with this weak ass mentality, if you're depressed in quotes, Get over yourself. You're so arrogant. And now that it popped up in my head, depression, I argue, is a form of arrogance. Why? Because if you were like me and you were depressed, or if you are depressed like how I was, you feel sorry for yourself. You feel like life isn't worth living. Like there's something wrong with life. But until you realize that in fact that there was always something wrong with you, you will always blame the external. That's where the depression comes from. The depression comes from the feeling that there is nothing that you can do about it. If you understand that you can change your reality, if you know that as long as you act and you push towards something every single day that you will end up where you want to end up, how do you even have time to be depressed? Each second that you're depressed is a second away from you working towards your goals. If you don't understand that, you are arrogant. I am calling you out. I'm calling you out on your bullshit. Wake up. I know you could do it. Why can't you see that you could do it? And I just want to finish this off with saying, on the other side of arrogance is the foundational confidence. It's the foundational self-belief. When you truly understand where you are in life, you finally know where you can go. We've talked about this plenty in other videos. Understand where you are. Lose the ego. Lose the arrogance. If you want that ego, that pride, that confidence, prove it. Work for it. Talk is cheap. Let the action speak. Thank you guys for being here. I'm really trying to improve the way I create these videos. I'm looking back on what has already worked and what hasn't been working, and I'm trying to do more of what has worked. Let me know what you guys think of the video down below. I'm always trying to improve. I'm not arrogant. I know I'm bad at making videos. But the message is still the same. The goal is still the same. Leave an impact. Leave a positive impact on the world. Try to help somebody. Because the work does more to you than you do to it. When you try to help somebody, it ends up helping you more. Maybe that's a selfish way of thinking. But I think that as long as I'm pushing to create a better version of myself, if I can help as many people as possible, then that could only elevate me to the next level, to a next universe. Meet new people, different backgrounds, different socioeconomic statuses. It's all about community here. Let's keep growing together, guys. Like, comment, subscribe, hit the bell, and I'll see you guys later. Holla. Yo, yo, yo!